It's the Albino Rhino beer, good or bad or old new. Sip away the night with all our friends. Well, you folks that are ready land, it's Rick Beer Review Beer again. So grab a brew and join us when you can. It'll rain all this.
It went from like 6 point something to now it's just high.
We usually just get it right on the angle just so we and spillage all over the floor there. Alrighty? And then yeah, you can start all over there. Turn on the hood.
Your hand's dirty, buddy.
No, turn on, good.
I don't know, is that what he told you to do?
Fire up.
Oh, we still got a few more grains to put in. So we did 6.5.
Yep.
So we'll top up to our 500 grams to get up to 7.
Yep.
And then we'll do, we'll sub in the animal to get that similar sort of flavor as the Maris Otter. Give this back to you. Stick that one back into this bad boy. Yeah, there's an animal right here, yeah. So one kilo of that.
1 kilo?
1 kilogram.
So you're going to want to do that one a little slower. I hear you say that you ran out of Maris Otter?
We're out of Maris Otter at the moment, yeah. We have all our 2-row bags are like the clear bags, which our Maris Otter comes in 2.
1 kilogram.
We've got our grain couch next door. I'm thinking, oh, we got a ton of Maris Otter over there. Oh, red, 2-row. Okay, so we've got that in. Let's take a look, pull up our recipe here and see the next grain. So we will need 0.5 kilograms of Chateau biscuits. So set her back in. Somebody, you want to jump in, Chat? You want to take it? You take it. Should be brand new bag in the middle here. Boom. This guy right here. Yeah. This is a nice and small amounts. Get really nice bready flavor from this one.
1 kilogram is good?
Oh, 0.5.
0.5 kilograms of that. Yeah, you go.
That's way more. Alright.
We will need 0.25 of our Caramelic type 2 right here. So this is where we're starting to get into a little more caramel flavor from the hops. So you can see it already, it's a little more dark, a little more roasted.
So you're going for 0.25, bring you up to 0.75.
Yes.
Just helping you, I know you're Welsh, well, Scottish and Irish, you know, we're not great with math. And I must admit, those sausage McMuffins are going to be coming out soon. That oil has
Make sure you get that fan running.
The smallest guy of us all broke the toilet yesterday.
That's impressive.
I even brought up the fact that, you know, I've been banned from shitting in here and I've never broke the toilet.
All right.
Yes, we are after Cara Aroma. They spelled. Okay. So it looks like we are also at the Cara Aroma. So usually in this case, I will go online and search a suitable substitute for it, which I believe would be our Chateau Special B, but I could be wrong. Take a look.
Perfect back there. Well, you know, it slowly grinds it, right? It's going pretty fast when you figure how much grain you had in there.
Well, I know how small the opening is on the bottom, yeah.
And that should be enough to get some of the flavors out of that.
We can hope.
Distinct fruit characteristics including honeydew melon and strawberry flavors.
Yeah, that with the tropical fruits from the Amarillo and a little bit of bitterness and tropical from the Cascade should work great.
Oh yeah.
The only other one I'd even think of would be Equinox, but I mean, you're not guaranteed what you're going to get off of that, so we might as well stay with this little mixture. It should work well.
Yeah, alright. So now we just gotta wait for our water to come up to max temperature, and
Which is 6.
actually,
Half a degree off. It's pretty much there.
pretty good time, yeah. So,
Are you excited for the new brew house?
I am pumped. Can't wait. I can't believe how quickly everything went up already. Like just the bare bones, but still, it was like one day there's nothing there, and the
Yeah.
next there's just like full-on enclosure. And it's, even walking in, you know, you kind of picture it. You think you're like, oh, this is gonna be so cool once everything's finished here.
We were in there yesterday and it was amazing.
It's gonna be something else.
Now, are you guys going to have one person that does mostly the small batches in here, one guy that does mostly the big stuff, or?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it's gonna go. David mentioned like we're gonna keep this obviously for the time being. Maybe do just our one-offs.
Yeah, that's
test
what he was
batch,
talking
I said,
about, like little
yeah,
stuff.
Do a couple.
Well, you have 8 taps, so you might as well have like 1 or 2 experimental beers on there.
Exactly, that's what I figured. Yeah, we'll have like our 6 or 7 mainstays, and then that kind of rotating tap that you know, we can just do weird stuff with, right? All right. So, who wants to stir while I pour it in?
You want to stir?
You want to
Yeah. Get yourself your paddle.
All right. Okay. So.
You want to spread it around?
Yeah. Be wary of the mesh at the bottom. That's all. But it's perfect. Just to ensure we get no dough balls.
Yep.
Right. So
Get it all
pull out.
hydrated.
Exactly.
You want no dough balls.
No dough balls.
Here's squeeze.
Alright.
Yeah, Dave's here. Hi, Dave. Kerry still hasn't answered why you crushed the grain.
Well, I've been waiting. To be continued.
So why do you crush the grain, Kerry?
I don't know. What I said. I imagine like to release the insides of it.
We're chasing sugars, right? So anyone that makes any type of alkalized beverage realizes that you have to extract sugar. You because the yeast activates and heats the sugar and poops out CO2 and alcohol, right?
Gotcha.
I know one's poop and one's breath, exhale. So I don't know which is which. I can't remember. So the reason that we mill the grains is we actually want to crack them and expose the surface area, but we're not making flour, right? So
Well, yeah, this is like the step on the way to making flour.
right.
If you like mill this down again to like powder, then it'd be flour basically. Yeah.
Well, so you can't do the powder thing because what'll happen is you'll end up you need basically capillaries or arteries through the grain to let the water hit it and steep it, right? And pull those enzymes need to attack and do their thing and pull the sugars out.
Gotcha.
So when you crack the grain, what you want to do is think of it as a top of corn. You want to pull that husk off, right?
Yeah.
And it's the husk that provides that capillary action, that ability for the water to circulate around the now cracked grain's surface, right? So if you peel the outer skin off and you leave it in there, now that's the pathway, right? And if you make it into powder, you won't get the water to hit the surface area of the grain, right?
Gotcha.
Thereby the enzymes don't do their thing, and you end up with a very inefficient brew because you're not getting out of it what you want.
Now here's a question: when you're doing this alone, how much of a pain in the ass is it to stir?
It's you know what, you just do that.
Just take a little longer.
Yeah, a little bit, you stir. Yeah, a little bit, you stir.
So keep stirring or let it go now?
I think we've incorporated it pretty well there. A little extra for good luck. Down, so fine mash down first. That seal on this bad boy. And you want to hit that pump button, you can actually watch it as it rises here. Yep, got it.
Good?
Yep.
Well, there it goes. Okay.
Comes right up. So that's going to start to recirculate. We're going to run it for 60 minutes.
That's really cool.
Watch look at the color and consistency of that now, and then look at it say every 15, 20 minutes as we go along.
Yeah.
Watch
It's
how
gonna get
that
nice and
changes.
darker.
Yeah, so the color is influenced, also the clarity, right? Because that thing acts as a big filter too, right? Because it's pumping back through, so now you're getting that thing to clear itself off, right?
You get the smell right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna get stronger and stronger.
It's a glass washer overnight pad. I left off to close up last night because or yesterday actually I had it run, but I guess I missed it.
Alright, and then,
Said that.
That's actually very possible.
So we have our sparge ready over here, guys. We're waiting for mash out to finish. What color do we have right now? We really shouldn't open this during mash, but hey, we're going to do it just to see. Oh, that smell. That smell is beautiful. Anyway, guys, yeah, that's where we're at. Kyle's mopping. We just helped Dave bring out all of his kegs, and we are going.
So I've taken it to 78C to mash out, and we'll hold it there for 2 to 10 minutes, depending on what you guys have decided through your recipe conjuring. I don't know if there was a discussion on that.
We actually didn't. We were
No?
discussing ingredients more than anything,
Gotcha.
and what we
Okay.
wanted to circumvent and switch, and
Yeah.
what we were looking for.
So we're at 66C now.
We have a bit of time,
Yeah, it's probably going to take a couple.
but that's a
minutes.
beautiful color.
It is indeed. It's going to take us a bit of time to get there. Let's see if we can. Yeah, that's, if you were shooting for red, you definitely have that high red. This can be pretty.
going to be delicious.
That's something that I didn't even realize about your tracker, is that it would even show you the color it should turn out.
So given your grain
That's
bill,
really cool.
yeah,
This
given
program's
your,
awesome.
it shades the.
So it's slightly different than what it said, but it looks like it's pretty close.
It all depends. It's only as accurate as the ingredients that you type into it, right?
Yeah.
So if you're substituting, or say we're using a certain brand of grain that isn't necessarily represented, and we're using a generic, say, you know, a UK grain or whatever, to substitute because it makes sense, then, you know, the color may vary.
Couple
as well,
SRM, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, but if
Oh,
you,
but that
if,
smell.
if you get, I turn the fan on purposefully just to let the room fill. Number one, it heats the place, right? And the other thing is you just get that mash just boom right in the face, right? So we'll when we take it to boil, we'll turn the fan on, because then we're removing vapor and this place gets all moist and damp, and we want to make sure it stands. Yeah, exactly. So, and that'll be even more evident when we go larger system, right? We'll be throwing some serious heat and some serious vapor, right? Hopefully most of it will get drafted out the chimney, but
Well, you're putting your brew house in the expansion, right?
correct.
So at least you don't have the wooden beams right above you.
No, we'll have the chimney. We're talking about whether we don't want to do the downstream chimney as far as what do they call it, like a condensing unit, right, where you're spraying water and then collecting those vapors and then letting it basically trickle into the drain, right? You tend to lose some efficiencies, and you know, it can affect your brew. But so that's why we want to go with traditional chimney up and out. But as you can see from our construction and the floors above, we'll have some challenges routing the chimney, right? And it'll be costly, quite frankly, to run a chimney 3-4 stories up, right? So we'll see if we can get away with not maybe having one. Yeah, that's so it'll end up going out towards basically our patio, right?
Like my job cleaning kitchen fans, like it blows my mind the number of places that we go and clean where it's like you could have went out the wall right there,
Yeah.
but no, you went up 7 stories
Right,
and like
right.
twists and turns and
Yeah.
just like we do the hospital in Sudbury, and that's what it is. Like there's in the basement there's this dietary kitchen, and the ductwork goes up 7 floors to the roof. And I'm very confident that the company that put in and installed that ductwork did that job and then retired, because like the amount of money that it must have cost to have that
Huge.
installed there, it's like
Huge.
astronomical.
I bet. Yeah.
Just blows my mind.
Yeah, it's
And like you go to some places like the Hurley there, and it's like right out the back, and like walk outside, and the fan is right there on the.
The word of the day.
Why?
Yeah, locking the profile, so we have the body, the sugars we're pulling out that we're looking for depending on the dealing style of beer. Also, when we rinse through the grains, it helps pull out any leftover kind of sugars, anything that might be sitting in that grain bed. I told them it's a waiting man's game though, brewing.
yeah, it's why it's important to, if it's a work thing, to multitask. It's dangerous when you homebrew, because it leaves you a lot of time for tipping the elbow, and then you get to the final product like, I don't know why that turned out that way. Because you're fucking soused, that's why, right? Oh, I forgot
It's your landlord asking where his rent is.
He texted me a while ago.
Hey, yeah. I get one of you guys to do well on doing this.
Do it.
I'm gonna crank this bad boy. There's a little marking, you do it for a while actually. A little marking on, you'll see as we pull. Let me get pretty close.
Figure he's never done this before, I'll let him get in on it.
Get your hands dirty. You tasted the beer, now you need to make the beer. It tastes so much better.
Now, most people would not have this little crank. It's kind of custom made, because there's a nice vacuum seal in there.
Let's see, so we're looking for, I think, you're gonna line it, yep, that's the guy, you line it up almost to like here. Perfect. Snap this bad boy in here. So, it's just designed to pull our mash to tube right out. So I'll hold it and crank her up. There we go.
Watch your hand there,
Pull it up
Gary.
till you'll see this part's a little flush with this here.
There?
Perfect, yep. We'll do that. Then we'll take time, we'll actually start to bring this up to a boil. Get it right to 100. We'll put our heater back on. So now we're going to take the time to sparge, or use our sparge water to mash it out here.
Sparge is at 76 now.
Cut that. So, I'll give you this back.
Oh.
You wanna? Come on, you're bringing this whole beer. Here we are. So yeah, you just pull that and then. Alright, pour that right in the little tube there, yeah? Right in there, yeah? Perfect. There. And then if you want to just do that, just kind of like that and that, and then you can just dump the rest of that right in. Perfect.
Yeah.
So, set a timer just as a kind of casual reminder. It takes about 40 minutes for us to go from 75 up to boil. And we'll just kind of, as we go along, we'll slowly raise this up. Just try and keep our grains out of the water. So you'll see, you can just kind of see the, if you look down here, maybe you can see at the camera there, but there's a little groove. And it's right at the bottom, so that kind of signifies where the grain bed ends, or begins, I guess, really. So yeah, so we'll just kind of keep that coming up as the levels rise. Alrighty.
Kyle's breaking the custom-made.
Get rid of the sevens. I don't want big ones. And then we'll let that run off for about like half the amount of the boil. Just throw that back in here. Just get a little extra, right? A couple extra pints out of that one. One thing that I always almost forget about all the time is pull this in. It'll like start boiling, I'll go, oh wait, it's still in there. Yeah, well, I can get you guys to keep an eye on that stuff that's right in here.
No problem, man. Stir it every once in a while. So here we are, guys. We're now starting the boil, so we're going to start adding our hops soon. We've chosen Amarillo, Cascade, and Whole Melon, and I think it's going to turn out well. We've been letting Redbeard do almost everything since he's never brewed before. So
Having a good time.
he has both me and Kyle watching what he's doing. We're draining off what's left in the mash. We're dripping that out. A couple pints will drop out of there. You see, I'm actually using my little GoPro shitty thingy here for our videos today. Because I brought my DSLR, but I didn't bring the proper lens, and I didn't bring the proper tripod. Because I was trying to get Kim and Nikolai up. I'm blaming it on them. It was pretty much my fault for not grabbing the first right stuff, but I'm still going to blame them. We're doing good. We're doing good. Things are working out. Things are going well. And the brewery just opened, so some people are coming in now and then. There's Kyle's lunch. There's Redbeard's lunch. And yeah, we'll get the immersion chiller going at some point soon. We probably should have been getting the hops ready since we're going to be at boil soon, but hey, I'm not the boss here, so I'm not going to do it. Bye guys.
Magnum, and then we'll have the time to gather everything else. Okay, so who wants? Oh my God.
Apparently I'm a popular guy today. Get in there, sir. You're hop measuring.
Pump it up! So I need 18 grams of that one. Alright. It does tend to fall out pretty easily, so just take me.
Doesn't take much at all.
No, it's very, really high alpha off, right? It's economical. We can use really little bitter, a lot of beer. And it's clean bitter, so we use that one in basically all of our beers.
I usually use Warrior myself, or Millennium.
What are the alphas on
A little bit lower than this.
Success!
Beautiful. Alright. Yeah, I mean, since we got the time, we might as well just grab all the other hops too. Which we've got,
Sure.
our Cascade, our Amarillo.
So we got Redbeard over here measuring hops.
75.
What type of hops are these, do you know?
These are the whole melon.
You got it.
Yeah, I can read. They're incredibly dense. Like, it takes so little to get to how much you need. It's crazy. But that's more. It's too much. That's insane.
Yeah, a little too much. Just a little too much.
77.
There, that's good. That's fine.
Oh no.
No, no.
We're going right on.
Oh, see, you're not right on now.
Ah!
Oh. Now, I have never worked with whole melon before. This was an idea from Kyle, and they just smell so nice. They really do.
I agree. 75.
So there is my recipe.
Toil and trouble, Ron. Double, toil and trouble.
Yep.
Cauldron boil and double.
So our Magnum has been put in. Again, there's that. The whole melon smells so damn good.
Now we need
The Cascade and the Amarillo.
25 Cascade, 25 Amarillo.
Redbeard is getting ready. Cascade.
It's not sealed well at all. That smells good. How much of that?
25.
25?
25.
Okay.
Where'd that magic marker go? What, we're doing 25 of the Amarillo as well?
Yes.
No worries. He's trying to take me out, guys. He's trying to take me out.
For dinner on the town.
Yeah, close enough.
Not bad, not bad.
There we go. We're all marked up. So, we have our 2 whole melons, our Cascade, we have our Amarillo. Oh, it smells so good. It's going to be a great beer.
I agree. 33 grams of yeast.
He's getting way too good at this. I don't think I've ever gotten my yeast perfect.
Is it perfect?
It's right
Wow.
33.0.
We asked one. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I don't know the last time I hit 33 right now. Alright, so I just pulled a little bit of liquid out. Just that's going to come down, hopefully just below 30. And then we'll pop this dry yeast in. Just makes it easier to pour into the heavy
That
challenge.
makes sense.
Cool. Yeah, that's the excitement. And now we gotta wait.
We're waiting.
Yeah, but 40 minutes.
We're doing our introductions at Flame Out and what were the other times we decided?
5 minutes left, and then flame out.
So we're doing everything at 5 minutes left, and then we're doing another whole melon at Flame Out?
Yeah, and that's the bigger one.
Yep. All those hops smell like they'll go great together.
It's got that mango you just tropical fruit smell. I love that. Like this, that's like my ideal IPA aroma right there.
Yeah, the Cascade.
I love that.
I mean, you'll find that in so many IPAs just because, right? It's so good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like that flying monkey, the juicy acids. Gotta love that stuff. It's a good one.
To put them all in the same cup and see what the smell is then.
Yeah, we really could do that.
Well, now that they're measured out and they're all going in at the same time.
So, Gary, do you have a favorite beer you've ever had?
Not like an absolute favorite, but so many.
Yeah,
Like that almond bowl stuff I had up there, it was amazing. Generally IPAs are one of my favorite styles.
Yeah.
Oh, that comes together nicely.
That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Paired with a little bit of the sweetness from the Irish red.
Yep.
Got a little
Yep.
body from the chocolate wheat. It's gonna be good.
By turning it off earlier. Mess with your flow, man.
Like the what do you call it? I need one. Eh? I can only do one thing at a time.
You're using my lines now.
Yeah.
Celeron processor, eh?
Yeasty.
So you're doing the this one.
Cool. Spence drain.
Should cultivate some albino beard yeast.
Some what?
Albino beard yeast.
That in no way sounds good.
So yeah, we just did our hop edition at 5 minutes of Amarillo, Cascade, and whole melon, which I'd never used until now. Kyle brought it up when we first came in, said what it smelt like, what it was all that supposed to be, and then we started talking about using it in this beer that would not normally use it. We have one more hop edition at Flameout right there. Another bunch of whole melon. Whole melon.
Oh, melon.
Ready for Flameout?
Alright, jump in there.
Get that whirlpool going, boy.
Let's go.
And then I'll cut the boil here.
Ready for the hops?
Alright, hops are ready to go in. Perfect.
Now we were just discussing while the cameras were off about possibly dry hopping.
Yep.
Don't know for sure, but possibly.
And the waiting game begins again. We're gonna now. You might as well I mean, your hands were dirty, so put them up now. So, I need you to sanitize all parts of that bucket there. That's going to be our transfer bucket that we're going to use to bring over to the demigods. Just spray the hell out of that thing. Get right in there. Perfect. That's good. That's good. Yeah. All right. Just spray all of that for me.
You know what? I always hope he's going to spill while I'm here.
Hasn't happened yet. Of course, now that I just
Yeah,
said
you
that,
just jinxed yourself pretty bad.
the bottom of this bucket's just gonna fall out.
Show us somebody just feels like. You can't see.
Yeah, I found the trick is you just gotta get into a good pour.
And just keep going?
And just keep it nice and slow in there. And
Do you find the higher barrels or the higher demijohns or the lower ones are easier?
lower, for me, a lot easier.
Really? You're a taller guy. I thought that it would be easier on the taller ones.
It's a little awkward, but I mean, the standing on the ladder is the tough part to me. Especially like moving the weight right up there. But both of them become pretty easy after you do them a few times.
So the funny thing is that phone call was about my photo shoot.
Okay.
February 2nd.
Food wire shot.
Oh god. Yep, right at it. Oh, actually, before I forget.
Holy shit, look at the color of that beautiful thing.
That looks nice. That came out really nice.
Did you forget to do a fucking check?
No, I didn't forget. It's right here. Look. Forget. I just wanted you guys to be in a little suspense. So, I believe from the recipe, this is, we didn't really brew this for ABV. It was supposed to be a pretty lower
A little
alcohol,
darker
so-
than I wanted, but it still looks beautiful.
Yeah. Once it clears up too, it'll be really nice.
I want this song.
Hope your breath is sanitized.
You were right though, we got more brown than anything else. But hey, still
It's
beautiful.
nice though. It's amber.
You could argue red.
Well, that's all I wanted, right? As
that's-
long as it was amber.
So
So it looks like we're at 1040, which for our adjustment puts us at 1043. Which is good. That's what we were pretty close to last time.
So what's the predicted, if we get it down to say 10-10, where are we sitting for ABV?
We'll be around that 4.5%, which is what we chased the last time for when we did the St. Patty's Day one.
I mean, that's what we were aiming for, right? Just a slightly different Irish red. So you want it to be drinkable, you want it to be easy to go down.
Exactly.
Before you want your bucket cut?
You know what? Maybe we'll cut it now because Carrie hasn't had a chance to pour one from the top yet, so
That might be a challenge for the rookie.
we'll see. We'll let him pick it up and see, but
I love the challenge.
Ooh, I finally hit red. We might not get this entire thing on this battery, and I only brought one because I wasn't expecting to use this camera. Well, I wanted to use the good camera, right? And then we didn't bring the right lens because I'm an idiot.
so the key, I put the bucket right up here. Just swirl the brew.
See him ladder? Whatever.
And then I'm trying to think how I do it. Yeah. Get that hand underneath.
Yeah. Get my beard over there.
It would be a red beard ale without a little red beard.
We'll have to get them to take a picture when it starts bubbling tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Send you a video. Oh, it's too bad it's not one of the clear ones. Like that guy over there, when it starts fermenting, it's awesome to watch. Just everything move around.
Well, why didn't we put it in that one?
That's right, genius, I'm an albino. Why
Just move
do I
them.
step digital, but we all everything
Go!
Now that, you got one more bucket. Alrighty, so here we are. Redbeard is going to put, Redbeard's going to do the East edition.
I think so.
There we go. Rhino's Red Beard will be ready, hopefully 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today.
Hell yeah!
So we got some more beer to put in there, and everything will be good. But yeah, Rhino's Red Beard.
All those things that